Hello everybody and welcome to this return to Killing Floor 2. Now I'm very aware that a lot of interest was garnered from my video on Holdout mode, where I just discussed kind of what might come from Holdout mode, the details, and my thoughts on what they could do with it. And yeah, thank you so much for all the new subs. If you're watching this, hi, welcome. And yeah, I'm just going to be talking about the few details they've given us so far about the big update that seems to be coming with Holdout mode. So not only are they going to be doing the whole kind of, not so much dynamically created, but randomly created, randomly generated map where you kind of go from one end to the next, where you have to defeat a boss, where you have like a starting point at the beginning. And yeah, you basically just continue on as long as you can. For all intents and purposes, an endless survival mode in Killing Floor 2, which I think everyone is hyped for. And yes, I am playing in a solo map here, just so I can actually pay attention to what I'm saying and make some kind of sense. So, what is so cool about the Holdout mode in theory? Well, it's just another way to play the game. Not that I don't enjoy this mode. Killing Zeds is just fun. That is definitely for sure, but killing Zeds in varying kind of challenges and different ways and just variation in general is certainly the spice of life, so Holdout mode is definitely quite hype. Everyone who's heard of it seems to be pretty excited about it, so that's cool, but the extra details that we got with the mode back when I did my video was that there would be extra weapons. And yeah, they've given us some details so far, so I'm just going to alt-tab into the actual article just to double check. Yeah, so there's a revolver-style weapon, or at least it looks like it, called the Spitfire, and there's a LMG, apparently, called the Stoner 63A. So that's all super cool. I guess I'll just get armor here. And yeah, so the LMG, I expect that to be a commando weapon. I can't really think of any other class that would use that. You know, it's kind of like a medium long range weapon, it's automatic, it can deal with kind of groups of weaker Zeds like Clots, Gorefasts, Scrawlers, Sirens, all those, really quite efficiently. And yeah, that should be quite cool. And the Spitfire, ooh, that was brutal. The Spitfire looks like a revolver, so obviously the first thing you think of is the Gunslinger class. And I'd be very surprised if it was anything else. It does have a weird looking barrel, if you look on the article. I will include a link to the article on the forums, where they discuss the new stuff, these new weapons. But yeah, it's got a bit of a weird barrel, it kind of has like these extra attachments to it, making it look quite fancy, so maybe it's for another class, maybe Firebug. Maybe it's like, I mean, the name Spitfire, it could literally be spitting fire. That would make a lot of sense. Wow, this is kicking off, I tell you what. When in doubt, throw a grenade. But yeah, they both look pretty cool. And not only have we got confirmed new weapons, but we've also been told that a community map that was quite popular and which Tripwire apparently really approved of in terms of the design, in terms of the appearance and the theme, was nuked. Which maybe I should have just loaded up the map and played it instead of this. But yeah, if you haven't played it, it's essentially this kind of this map very similar to Burning Paris in style, in my personal opinion, from what I could see of it. Where in the background you've got all these kind of nuclear mushroom clouds in the distance, and it's essentially, it looks like it's set where something just has kicked off, in terms of the governments have gone crazy, the Zeds are going everywhere, and they're starting to throw out nukes, as they invariably do in a zombie apocalyptic style kind of scenario. So yeah, we've got two weapons confirmed. It looks, honestly, I think it will just be a simple case of Gunslinger and Commando. But yeah, on top of that, we've also got nukes coming with the update, as well as the actual mode Holdout, which, as I've mentioned, looks pretty baller. So yeah, pretty hyped for that. If you guys, by the way, want to see more Killing Floor 2 coverage, do feel free to leave a comment, because I'm not sure if people want to see regular kind of gameplay or if they just want me to keep them updated on what's happening in terms of what we've been told by Tripwire. But yeah, if you want more content, do feel free to give me a shout and I will try and accommodate that for you. No worries. Just casually hack apart this corpse. And he has a 6-pack. A carapace-like 6-pack. That is messed up. That is quite messed up. Hey, who says when you mutated you can't be in the peak of physical condition? Am I right? I know when the zombie apocalypse hits, I will be actually exercising, and it will feel amazing. And yes, I do believe the zombie apocalypse will hit at some point. It's only a matter of time. Man, this is insane. Stabby, 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 stabby. That's kicking off. It's kicking off. Spartan defense, guys. Heavy. When in doubt, heavy. And grenade. Maybe I should have just grenaded that. That probably would have made a lot of sense. But yeah, I might as well cut my rambling short here before I drive some of you absolutely insane. Yeah, so thanks for watching as always. If you want to see more Killing Floor 2 footage, kaboom, then do feel free to leave a comment. You know, if you want to see something particular and it's not too crazy, just give me a shout and I will do my best to accommodate that. And yeah, I'm very hyped for Holdout. Should be good. I'm honestly not too sure when it hits. They've said vaguely sometime in spring, so naturally, poppy, poppy, poppy. I think I just popped 2 heads in one there. But yeah, sometime in spring we can expect this to happen, so in the next month or so, perhaps, next couple of months. And yeah, it looks really awesome. It looks like a really big update for the game. I hope it's not the last update. I'm certain it won't be. I think they'll be tinkering with Killing Floor 2 for some time to come. Like, this is a major thing that they've added. And yeah, hopefully they stick with the game a bit longer. And some discussion on my Holdout mode video about the need and the space in the game for another boss character to play against. And I totally agree. As I did mention in my Holdout video, originally I definitely think that there is space in the game for another design. Now, my original suggestion was like a bestial kind of all up in your grill, melee focused, you know, just brutal kind of boss character who doesn't have many special tricks as Hans and the Patriarch do, but just wants to get up in your face and throw you about the map. I think that'd be totally awesome. I mean, it could be like a quadruped kind of dog-like massive dog thing. I don't know how well that would kind of translate into the confines of the maps. It probably wouldn't work too well. But another suggestion that I've come up with is that you could just have like a 100% stealthy focused character in terms of like bossy. So the Patriarch, if you're not aware, you're probably aware, but when he drops below a certain amount of health, he kind of attempts to evade the crew who are kind of messing up all his children, all his experiments, by turning invisible, running away, and healing with a burst heal type effect. And when he does that, you know, as I said, he turns invisible. You could make a boss 100% invisible, enforcing you to run commandos in your party, enforcing you to kind of pay attention. Maybe he's not 100% invisible, because, you know, some theory about him being too big or something, or too powerful, whatever. But yeah, he could be invisibility and kind of sneaky focused. He could have kind of misdirection kind of effects, similar to Hans's smoke screens when he tries to grab someone. Anything like that would be pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, you know, just from a few minutes of just like daydreaming about Killing Floor 2, as you do, I've come up with like 2 different types of bosses they could make. Wow, this is really getting messy, huh? But yeah, as you can see, the fact that I've so easily come up with these random ideas it's suggestive that there's definitely room in the game to kind of design some fun stuff in terms of boss mechanics and just boss themes in general. So you've got, as I mentioned in my original video, the Patriarch, who's sort of quite tanky, basically a mid-range, ranged, but also has a melee move kind of dude. And of course it's rockets, but then you've also got Hans, who is sort of this berserk kind of character who gets enraged, kind of unleashes his blades, and focuses a bit more on melee, with some ranged mechanics with his machine guns and grenades, so sort of like the counterpart to the Patriarch. And then you could have something, you know, more committed to one line or the other. So if we're looking at the Patriarch as being this kind of long range focused character, and Hans being somewhere in the middle of melee and long range, you could have, as I mentioned, just like a melee focused dude. Whether he be sneaky or kind of tanky, bestial, either one would work. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they do something. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Just a bit of rambling and a little bit of an update. If you want to see the actual article where they do the... There's not much details there, to be honest, but they do have some stuff. They've got the images of the weapons, the outlines, the silhouettes, names, and some little kind of cute chat between the trader and, what is it? One of the characters. The radio DJ. Scully? Yeah, that's the one. And yeah, I'll put that in the description below, so feel free to click on that. If you want to stay super in tune with what's happening at Tripwire, do feel free to regularly check their forums. That's pretty much what I do. But yeah, in case you can't be bothered, feel free to continue watching my videos, as I will do video format updates, such as this one and the Holdout video. That somehow is quite popular. So yeah, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more KF, as I mentioned, do feel free to give me a shout. And I'll see you guys, maybe, in the next one. Sata.
Knock him down! That's another masterpiece! Won't have! Bollocks, bollocks!
When you're done, I can reopen the traitor pod.
That's how it's done! Knock him down!
That was the last one. Get to the indicated pod for resupply.
There we go.
You're a real survivor. Good for you.